Hey yo, if you need music promo, send me a DM on Instagram at STLAZNYC. Yeah, I don't got that real Saint Laz page no more. They deleted my page at 57,000 followers. I was hurt, but I'm already back up. You heard? Get at me. Yo, I need you to go on Spotify, look for that playlist that says Major Saint Laz Bangers. You heard? I got my songs with Jada Kiss, Jim Jones, Pat Poose. You heard? J.R. Ryder, A Mafia, Uncle Murder, Sean Price, Aguilar. Like, just so much fire is on this playlist. It's gross. You heard? It's kind of gross. Check my new joint with my bro King Taco on there. It's called Finer Things. Brand new, hot off the press. You heard? Man, listen. New joints with Crunchy Black, Little Flip, Bucker, Pottersfield classics that you thought was lost in the sauce. They all gonna be on this playlist. You heard? Make sure you add and save this playlist for all that Saint Laz.
Yo, so check it, right? I told y'all dudes that I moved to Pelham Parkway in the Bronx, right? But how I got to Pelham Parkway was, remember I was in that Wakefield spot on 243rd. That was crazy, where dudes was knocking on my door like, let me get one bag. Basically, one day we just got a letter in the mail, and that letter said, your rent next month will be increasing from $1,500 to $3,000 a month. So when I saw that shit, I'm like, what? I'm like, nah, this shit gotta be a typo, mistake, nigga bugging the fuck out. So I called the landlord. I'm like, yo, bro, I just got a motherfucking notice in the mail talking about the rent gonna be 3 racks. He like, yeah, they're renovating the entire building and everybody's rent is gonna double. So I said, everybody's rent is gonna double. I said, nigga, I got niggas on my door, banging on my door 5:30 in the morning talking about, let me get a bag. What the fuck you talking about? The rent is doubling. He like, yeah, you know, it's a management thing. They're gonna renovate all the apartments, put in new appliances and stuff. So everyone's rent is doubling. I said, listen, my nigga, I signed a lease. The rent say, see, this wasn't even a lease renewal. They just sent a notice talking about next month, get ready. I was like, y'all niggas must be out your fucking mind. I said, bro, listen, I'm not paying no motherfucking $3,000 a month. So you could take this 15 or you could take this 0 and you could see me the fucking court. You're like, well, you know, it's up to you. I'm like, all right, nigga, you dead then. You heard? So I ain't paid them niggas rent for like a year. Me and my wife, we ain't paid them niggas rent for like a whole fucking year, nigga. You heard? I was smoking all type of piff. I was smoking them niggas money. You heard? Smoking all type of piff. Buying all type of garments and sneakers off them niggas rent money. Fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't just gonna be doubling my rent. So boom. Eventually a year went by. We was going back and forth to court with them niggas, you heard. And the dude agreed to us getting out of the apartment and not paying shit. So that was the deal. We'll get out, but we ain't giving y'all niggas a wooden nickel, nigga. You can't get a wooden nickel out of us, know what I mean? So he agreed to that shit. We got out. We had to find another apartment. So we found one on Pelham Parkway. Now, when we came to look at the apartment during the day at about 10 o'clock in the morning, shit was a beautiful block, nice trees, beautiful ass buildings. I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. We right next to the Bronx Zoo. I'm like, what? We next to the Bronx Zoo? I'm Googling the shit and Googling the area and shit. Shit talking about, yeah, it's a vibrant area of mixed race and I mean, it's a good community. I'm like, yo, this looking decent. It's a nice part of the Bronx. This shit is alright. Fuck out of here, nigga. You heard? We moved up in that motherfucking apartment, my nigga. After about 3 nights of decent quiet, I realized that my building, I'm not even gonna say the block that I was, I'm not even gonna say which block I was on, you heard? But I realized that my building was the hangout building for everybody on the block because my building was the only building that had like a staircase you could sit on. You heard? So niggas just congregated in front of my building. I thought this shit was a nice, quiet, decent neighborhood. Nah, my nigga. Niggas under my window 3, 4 in the morning like this. Yeah, nigga, I bet I had crack right now. Niggas rolling dice under my window 5 in the morning. How much you wanna bet, nigga? Bet I roll 4 and better, nigga. Bet I roll 4 and better, nigga. My shit gotta get up at 6 cash to take my kids to school, you feel me? Niggas under my window, bet, nigga. What you wanna bet that, nigga? I'm like, yo, these niggas is out they motherfucking mind. So I'm like, yo, listen, I gotta live here. I'm not gonna jump out the window and bark on niggas and start a beef soon as I get through the door. Maybe this is a once in a blue moon occurrence and it's not gonna go down like that. Nigga, a night niggas had the dice game Olympics under my shit. Yeah, nigga, yo, what's up? Niggas be fighting like, yo, I can't get a walk? So you saying I can't get a walk? I can't get a walk. All right, so then shoot me 5 then, nigga. Shoot me 5 then. Let's fight then, nigga, if I can't get a walk. This shit was going on every night, my nigga. I heard niggas was dumb loud on the block. That shit driving me crazy. My wife like, yo, hold your head. You feel what I'm saying? When the wintertime come, it ain't gonna be like that when it get cold. I'm like, man, listen. I'm like, these niggas is out of their minds. Now, you know, Pelham Parkway got a lot of Albanians out here. And, you know, if you don't know about Albanians is white niggas that be living in the hood, but them niggas ain't like the average white nigga that you know, you heard? Like, Albanian niggas is wild, my nigga. Them niggas is clapping shit out here and all of that. So, the niggas that used to be hanging out here, niggas was Albanian, black, Puerto Rican, Dominican. Everybody was hanging together. You heard? Like the diversity game in the hood out here is different. Everybody was hanging with each other. You heard? It wasn't no division with races. There'd be a mob of niggas on the corner. It'd be 2 Albanian niggas, a Puerto Rican nigga, 2 Dominicans, 3 black niggas. Like, niggas was wild and mixed up. Like I said, my nigga, niggas' dice games used to be out of control under my window. But I ain't even gonna hold you up. Niggas used to be mad funny though. You heard? These niggas used to be these niggas used to be arguing under my window, my nigga. Niggas used to be mad funny, my nigga. There was this one Spanish nigga. This nigga was dumb funny, my nigga. Like, one time that nigga was arguing with some other black nigga from on the block. Nigga was like, nigga, you a fucking bum, nigga. You a bum, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. You don't get fresh like me, nigga. You don't get fresh like me. And the nigga was like, fuck. And other nigga was like, fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't, what fuck you think? Cause you got blah, blah, blah. Nigga was like, fuck you be rocking, nigga. And the nigga said some shit. The Spanish nigga was like, fuck you talking about, nigga? Everything on me fresh, nigga. Nigga started naming different name brands. Nigga was like, everything on me fresh, nigga. Jordans, such and such, such and such. Now, I mean, like I said, this had to be like 2008. You heard? So whatever was popping in 2008, that's what nigga was screaming out. Nigga, what? Nigga, AV? Now I mean, you see the belt iced out? Whatever the fuck niggas was rocking, that's what them niggas was arguing back and forth. And the funniest shit that I remember that nigga saying, nigga said, what the fuck you rocking, nigga? Rockaware? Not in here. I'm like, yo, these niggas is hilarious. And nigga like, fuck out of here, nigga. You don't get fly, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Yo, these niggas under my window 5 in the morning doing shit like this, my nigga, 4 in the morning. Yo, shit is funny now, but I promise you, sometimes that shit wasn't funny, nigga, when a nigga had to get up at 6 cash. Yo, these niggas was ignorant, my nigga. You heard? I used to be seeing the nigga J Hood, the rapper, I mean, that used to fuck with D-Block and shit. I used to be seeing the nigga J Hood with all of these niggas and shit from around this way, like, you heard? A nigga like, one time, this kid, like, I don't know the kid name. We used to just call him $100 Bill because one time we heard that nigga stunting heavy. The nigga was walking to the store. Nigga was like, yo, bro, you got $10 on you? He was like, nah, all I got is $100 bills on me. That shit was just mad funny. So after that, we just called that nigga $100 bills. He's like, yo, that nigga just stunted a mad. That nigga just said a mad stunt line. Nigga shit, nah, nigga, all I got is hundreds on me. I said, yo, this nigga different. One time, that nigga $100 bill, right? This shit was wild. One time, a nigga $100 bill, and son was a good nigga. We spoke every time we seen each other. He was a good nigga. You feel what I'm saying? None of these niggas on this block ever was like on some funny style shit, you know what I mean, or acting on some, none of that, man. Like niggas was minding their business. Niggas was real niggas that got busy and all of that, but niggas wasn't no hating ass niggas that, you know, just wanna ice grill a new nigga that moved in. And them niggas wasn't on no immature shit like that. But you know what I mean, them niggas was minding their business, but them niggas was rough niggas, you heard? One day the nigga $100 bill, it's like 4 in the morning. I hear mad commotion out the window. I look out the window, I see this nigga $100 bill out there getting it on with like 3 niggas. Bing bang, bing, ming mang, ming. My niggas is getting it on like savages, you heard? So I just hear a nigga like, yeah, yo, what the fuck, yeah, you heard? So I'm like, yo, who the fuck is that? I run to the window, I look out the window, I see the nigga $100 bill getting jumped. You feel me? Son trying to scrap back, he throwing punches, but them niggas is 3 of them niggas, and them niggas is wailing on him. He like, yo, they jumped in the car and they sped off. They washed me. Yo, I just got washed. They washed me. First of all, I hear mad commotion out the window. I look out the window. I see this nigga $100 bill out there getting it on with like 3 niggas. Bing bang, bing, ming mang, ming. Niggas getting it on. I'm talking about niggas is getting it on like savages, you heard? Niggas getting it on like savages. So I just hear a nigga like, yeah, yo, what the fuck, yeah, you heard? So I'm like, yo, who the fuck is that? I run to the window. I look out the window. I see the nigga $100 bill getting jumped. You feel me? Son trying to scrap back. He throwing punches, but them niggas is 3 of them niggas, and them niggas is wailing on him. You feel me? So the scrap was lasting for a minute. The scrap lasted a minute. Them niggas was out. That shit was a movie. Them niggas was out there scrapping crazy. And then finally the niggas jumped in their car and drove off. Now the nigga $100 bill, most likely the nigga was mad drunk. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I just heard a nigga screaming. He like, the nigga got on his phone after them niggas got in the car and peeled off. Niggas was scrapping crazy. Then they hopped in the car and peeled off. So the nigga $100 bill, the nigga just started the nigga started calling his peoples. He took out his phone and started calling niggas. And the nigga just was like, yo, they just washed me. They just washed me. That nigga just kept screaming that one line over into his phone. It's like 4 cash in the morning. Nigga like this, yo, they just washed me. I'm standing on the block right now. It was such and such and such and such from such and such. These niggas all live in the same neighborhood, but different blocks be fighting each other. Nigga said, yo, they washed me. Son shit leaking, bloody, swole up. He like, yo, they washed me. And I could tell his mans is like, where they at? He like, yo, they jumped in the car and they sped off. They washed me. Yo, I just got washed. They washed me. I'm like, yo, son, I was on the floor crying. I'm gonna keep it real with you. The way that nigga was screaming out, they washed me, my shit was on me and my man. We on the floor crying. This nigga crazy. But then shit got real. Then shit got real, my nigga. The nigga $100 bills, peoples just pulled up on the block. Yo, where the fuck they at? Where they at? Niggas like, yo, they went around this way. Niggas like, yo, give me the shit. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. Niggas pass the nigga a ratchet. Them niggas hop up in the motherfucking whip and peel off. You heard? About 3 minutes later, you just hear, bop, 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 bop. You heard? More screeching. Then you just hear them niggas, yeah. You're like, yeah, fuck them niggas lucky. Word to mother. Yeah. Yo, you went over there? Yeah, we went over there, nigga. We just blew at them niggas. The fuck out of here, yo. Word. Niggas like, fuck it, let's go back over. Niggas hopping in the whip again. I'm like, damn, bro. What happened to that nice, quiet block with the trees blowing and the birds? What happened? This ain't nothing like that. I'm like, nigga, this shit ain't quiet. The shit like up and coming diverse community in the Bronx. Like, nah, nigga, this shit ain't up and coming and diverse. This shit is wild and noisy. On Pelham Parkway, my nigga, let me tell you something. This shit is in the top 5 of the worst parking areas in New York City, my nigga. I'm talking about, my nigga, parking over here is so horrible. This shit will have you seeing a therapist once a week. Like, yeah, doc, man, you know, I just want to park my motherfucking car and go at my house and take a shit once in a while, but I can't never do that, doc. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you got to get that shit off your chest, the stress and pain and anguish you go through trying to park in this motherfucking neighborhood, nigga. You got a car out here, nigga. Make sure when you got that car, you got a pillow and a blanket. Cause that's my word, nigga. It's gonna be some nights where you gonna have to sleep up in that vehicle, my nigga. Cause it ain't nothing moving. You heard? It ain't nothing moving, nigga. After about 11 o'clock, nigga, your ass gonna be parking motherfucking 233rd and White Plains some motherfucking where trying to get a parking spot around here, my nigga. The only place where you find a parking spot is on White Plains Road right here. And you gotta get up at 7 cash for those, you heard? So if you wanna sleep, nigga, listen, it's crucial out here. Niggas be fighting, scrapping, bing, mang, mang. Niggas be blamming, blue, 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 blue. All of that be going down over parking spots over here. This shit is ridiculous. You feel me? So boom, how I ended up getting up out of this apartment is I had a dog, you heard? My dog, my American pit bull, my nigga Stock Rock, my nigga Stocky. You heard? His name's Comstock, but for short we called him Stocky. My son was back in Dykeman with my moms, you feel what I'm saying? And my moms called me like, yo, Stocky's sick, boom, boom, boom. My dog had swallowed a corn on the cob and we didn't know what it was, but he was throwing up and all of that shit. So, you know, I was scared thinking my dog was going to die. I said, man, listen, I'm coming to Dykeman, I'm getting my dog and I'm bringing him back to Pelham Parkway and I'm gonna nurse my motherfucking dog back to health. You heard? So bought Stocky here. And, you know, for days and days, I walked around with son and, you know, I cheered him up and he started feeling better, but he ended up needing surgery. But this is before I knew that he was going to need surgery. But anyway, the landlord of the building where I was staying at in Pelham Parkway, this fucking broad, she was a real douche. Yo, what's good, my bro? Yo, I'm filming. You mind being on camera? Shout it out, bro.
Yo, Jude Dog, been on Instagram, 2 N's.
Yo, what's good, my bro? How you, man? Appreciate you.
He was laughing because he was like, nigga, you gonna put my balls on him. Y'all get
Yo,
the photo shoot,
no doubt, my nigga. What's good? What up?
Clown, bro. That shit was mad funny, bro.
I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for
I'm
facts.
look out for that new video.
All right, look out for the new joint. I'm gonna have you in the shit. All right, bro. Appreciate you. So the landlord broad, you feel what I'm saying? The landlord broad, she seen me with my dog. Now, my dog is mad brolic. There's other people in the building with dogs, but my dog is mad brolic. So she running down on me. Yo, what you doing with that dog? What you doing with that dog? So I'm like, yo, listen, this is my mom's dog. You feel what I'm saying? He's sick. I'm temporarily babysitting the dog. I'm going to bring him back. He ain't staying here. You heard? But I kept my dog for like 30 days because my dog, I wanted to keep my dog for as long as I wanted to keep my dog until he was nursed back to health. You heard? Every day I'm seeing this broad. She like, did you send the dog back? Is the dog still in the apartment? I'm like, yo, bro, listen, my fucking dog is sick, nigga. You heard? Me and her start beefing. Son, this broad start knocking on my motherfucking door. Boom, 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 boom. I'm coming to the door like, who? She like, landlord. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? She looking through my door. Is the dog still there? I'm like, yo, listen, whore bag. If you don't get the fuck away from my door, knocking on my motherfucking door like you crazy, nigga. This ain't your, nigga, we pay rent here. You ain't got the right to be harassing me about this shit, nigga. You heard? I told you I got the dog for a temporary time and I'm giving them back. If you keep knocking on my motherfucking door, you know, you'll be the next motherfucker that I'll be spending your rent money on weed and motherfucking Air Max sneakers and shit like that. You heard? So the broad kept violating, calling, running down on my wife. She saw my wife in the street. She running down on my wife. Yo, you still got that dog in the house? Your husband has a dog in the house. Like, yo, bro, my wife ended up telling her, one day she ran up on my wife. Like, you know, my wife is a sweet person. She don't mess with nobody. But she been around me for a long time. And, you know, my mouth is terrible. Pause. One day she ran up on like, excuse me, can you tell your husband he has to get rid of that dog? So my wife was like, yo, what? Yo, suck my dick. Heard? Fuck out of here. She like, oh, you talk just like him. I'm like, yo, bro, listen, do you understand that you harassing us? You knocking on our door, you calling us? You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, are you out of your mind? We ended up having super beef with this landlord broad, and now she talking about she want us out the building because we broke the terms of the lease by having a dog. So now we like, you know what, nigga? Air Maxes. You heard? We eating out every night, rocking Air Maxes, and we smoking pounds of that bud off your rent. Fuck you, nigga. And we start beefing with that broad and stop giving her rent too. I don't care nothing about what you're talking about right now. I'm worried about the health of my dog. You can eat a Dalmatian dick if that disturbs you. I don't care. You feel me? You can eat a German Shepherd dick. It's a legendary pizza shop that's up La Dig too, where, you know, the owner had passed away. He was a well-known dude in the Bronx. He had passed away a few years back. It was all over the news and stuff. But yo, this pizza shop on La Dig, they pizza is everything.